Okay, so welcome everybody to yet another daily dose of swipe. Today we're breaking down a sales page or let's say website copy from FocusMe.com. Now, sometimes it's just we just do bare minimum, right? Sometimes we go deep and break down long form sales letter VS or sales letters and VSL. Sometimes we just break down website copy. Sometimes we break down email copy. Sometimes we break down ad hooks. That's it. If you're new to this channel, that is what we do. If you're watching this, you're probably a copywriter or a marketer or somebody who has something to do with this field. Now, the aim of doing all of this is to, extract all of the principles that our competitors and industry leaders do use in their sales assets, um, extrapolate all of this. Is that a real word? Extrapolate? I don't know. Could be poor choice of word. Anyways, extract all of those principles, apply it onto our own business, and make a hell of a lot more money. And because that's what we are all here for at the end of the day. So this is our day 40 of doing this. Of course, I missed a day in between, but other than that, not. I'm fucking rampant with this shit. So today we're breaking down, as I said, the website copy of the how it works section, not the homepage, but how it works because I found it very intriguing. And by the way, all of these, swipe files are all of these PDFs slash swipe that I've done since the past. I've saved them up in a Google Drive. If you want them, just comment or I don't know. Nobody's watching this video anyways. I just suppose if you want it, I might put it in the description. Just ask for me. Ask for this if you like that is. So without further ado, let's get started with the breakdown. So before I start, I always like to talk about the environment of the whole thing. Who is watching this? What's the offer? Of course, I don't know the offer until I break down, but who is like who lands on this page? Who is the reader? Who is the ideal prospect? We're gonna break it down. Of course, we don't know the ideal prospects of this brand. They have their own customer profiles and shit, right? We just try to assume this is what they want. Do a general assumption. We don't know what uh, persona they try to attract, but it's assumption majority of it. And what the market awareness and market sophistication level of the target market is. What are the traffic sources? Where are people coming from? Traffic channels. How do they profit? What's the stuff happening in the entire scene? Rather than we this stuff, the big idea, the marketing campaign behind it, these stuff matter more than the words itself, because if the right person lands on this, it's just a matter of you not fucking it up and providing a good value proposition so as to hook them and get them to buy. But if all you're attracting are people who do not qualify, or they're just not in, they just do not have problems painful enough to be solved. That's why like you need a hungry market if you want to sell a hot dog. Like that's it. The copy is the bridge between your offer and your offer and the ideal prospect or the person who is trying to solve the problems for. So copy the job of the copy is to not fuck up the not link between the offer and the ideal prospect. Sorry. So that's about it. So let's start this. We're doing like too long. These breakdowns are getting too long, so we'd have to do this a little faster. So who are landing on this page? Like now, what is focus me how to instantly increase productivity while training your brain for longer lasting willpower? Now, probably the ideal prospect is somebody who is busy, who works, like who has a busy schedule. This is a huge TAM, by the way, total addressable market. There are a lot of people who struggle with productivity. There are students, there are business owners, there are like 9 to 5 hours. Everybody, right? Everybody who has to do something substantial with their life, or you know have to put in some form of creative brain power on their stuff each and every day, need management, need effective scheduling product, like they need to not distract themselves and need to focus on the work. And in this day and age, there's a whole lot of stuff that's directing out, like trying to steal our attention and grab and hook us in. You know try like all this stuff try to distract us from our actual purpose and actual work, leaving us getting done nothing at all at the end of the day, and making feel like it's all, making you feel worthless. Real, like a tangible example of this could be, you work all day but you're actually not doing anything at all. Like you think you're working, but you're hopping on between tasks back and forth. Your emails are open. By the way, that is just what was happening before I started recording this. I'm guilty. Your emails are open. I don't know what you're watching porn on the other side. You scrolling on TikTok on this one, and you got like 10 assignments, college assignments to be done, like to submit it within the next 2 hours. It's all chaos, right? It's not scheduled, and you can't focus. And there's also like overwhelming. Well, we're talking about awareness, market awareness, and sophistication by the way. The ideal prospect, as I already mentioned, entrepreneurs, busy guys, businessmen, um, students, or anybody who has to put like some form of creative brain power into their work. Because if it's just physical brain, like physical, it's like brain dead tasks, it does not require you to have extreme level of focus. It's just high leverage business tasks. And yeah, so there are overwhelming amounts of productivity tactics out there, like Eisenhower, like Pomodoro, putting on timers, working in chunks, working deep work sessions, all sorts of stuff, right? And it is overwhelming. This We're not gonna use this anyway, so let's go full screen. Yeah, so that's the whole thing, and that is the problem of the prospect. Now, a deeper underlying problem is that you try to do all this work, but you get distracted in all direction, and you end up doing nothing at all, and you regret that you wasted all of this time over nothing. You The work was actually like 1 hour. Like if you focused well, and if you like avoided all the distraction, you could have done 10 hours worth of work in an hour. One is shallow work, one is deep work, right? So what you did was, distributed the 1 hour work throughout 10 hours, and literally wasted your time. You maybe watched TV in between, maybe you scroll through your emails and stuff like that. What that led to you, what that happened, what that led to happen is, this video I try to keep them raw so they are unedited, and this is how, like, maybe probably majority of the videos are out there. They stutter in between. Hope you don't mind. So yeah, this leads to them, not accomplishing anything substantial, and in turn leading them to feel, you know anxious, stressed, and depressed within themselves, that they are not worth anything in this world. They cannot produce any substantial result. Now these are the core driving emotions, right? I'm not worth it. I can't do any work. I can be better than others, something along the lines of that. Of course, I'm not going to dive deep into the prospects ahead, but something along the lines of this, right? So these are the core emotions, like nobody talks about. This is what they feel, right? They are disorganized, they are overwhelmed, they do not know what the next step is. It's just too much stuff distracting. They wanted to excel in business, right? They wanted to focus more, they wanted to work on the needle moving tasks on their business, so that they can beat their competitors and maybe become the best businessman in their families. These are deep underlying emotions. Maybe they want to ace their exams and get a top tier 9 to 5 job and get a job of their dreams or something like that. These are the core like driving emotions, right? Yeah, productivity is the only surface level thing. It's the logic, yes, yeah, I need to work. But the core driving emotion is that I need to be successful. I need to produce something substantial in this world. I need to prove to my dad, I need to prove to somebody else that I'm worth it, that I can work, I can do the work, I can produce something good. Like my like I can be respected, my work can be respected, something along the lines of that. And as I said, that's the um, whole avatar of the that's the whole core underlying emotions. As for market awareness, like people who land on this page are already aware that they're here to buy. So as for how I learned it and how I found out about this is, you guessed it right, I was watching content from a YouTuber I look up to, and he mentioned about this to block, which helps me block all sorts of stuff that does not propel me forward in what I do. And I this is how I found out about this. So whenever like so there's like a media buying tip. So you get it right. These if you reach out to the business owners who make content, or YouTubers who make content for students or 9 to 5ers or something like that, you should, do brand deals with them. You should ask them to direct their traffic to your land or to your page, so that you get more buyers, you get more qualified buyers. Now this is called media buying in a nutshell. In a nutshell, yes. But my point is, people who come to this page know that they are getting sold. They are product aware. Yes, they are like it's a mix. They are here to buy. Yes, but they could be completely unaware, like of course they're not unaware by this stuff, but they are unaware about what's actually stopping them. I don't think that's the target market here. Like, yeah, SEO, search engines and organic search, people could land here from like how to focus. They might search how to focus better, and yeah, these are hit their blocks, right? And maybe they're SEO optimized. How to focus better. Maybe you're gonna see their blogs, read their blogs. You're gonna go to the blocks. Okay, this. Okay, this is how you focus better. And if you want to, like, these are the steps you need to take. I'm talking about the blocks, right? How the blocks probably look like. So these are the steps you need to take. Blah 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 blah. Right? So, but if you need help with this, FocusMe does it better. Like, does it good. Like, it's easier to do that with FocusMe. Oh wow! So that is organic side of things. I talked about partnership. It falls on the partnerships, sponsorship deals. Another traffic source is organic. Another traffic source is probably paid ads. Yeah, we could go to ads library, and yeah, we should probably do that. Ads library. What the hell? Hmm. Looks like they're not running ads, which couldn't like yeah, they could be running ads, but they're not running Facebook ads. Maybe they're running Google ads, because it just makes sense, right? Maybe they're. I don't even think they're running Google ads. They're probably running YouTube ads, because where are these people? They are in YouTube watching. You guessed it, productivity videos, or how to like something on the lines, right? How to make a better business, or how to get more better grades, and like you get the point, right? I hope you understand media buying is at its core. So that's um because Instagram and Facebook, like I don't think productive people are hanging around like scrolling on Instagram, and it is in their best strategy um to not run ads on Facebook. But of course, like you should test it as well. Maybe they tested it and maybe it did not work for them, and they moved to YouTube or the other sorts of ad, ad platforms. Yeah, we're not breaking down copy because this shit matters more than what I just said. So there are like different traffic channel acquisition, um, traffic acquisition channels, organic, paid ads, outreach. Now probably they're sending mass. They could be sending mass outreaches. They could be not. I don't know. Maybe if you like, let's go to head over to the blog. So case study how Henry transformed his life. Oh, good, some good stuff. Okay, the lost art of self-discipline, act boredom to get more done. Don't let the holidays knock you off your grind. So these are like maybe I don't know what the keywords are. They are probably SEO optimized, I suppose. Um, yeah, like so meaning like let's going back to the ones I discussed like some minutes ago is you might search like how to reduce your screen time. Now, what you're gonna get is maybe there I don't know if it ranks first, ranks third, second, something on Google. That is, you search it, you see the let's suppose that you see this blog on top. Like, you see this on the like on your first search, and you click on it, you read all this stuff. Like, let's do this. Okay, you read all this stuff. What? Okay, you read all these blogs and blah 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 blah. So yeah, final thoughts are you can check out this website. Yeah, blogs are generally like this. So there's newsletter, probably another conversion mechanism. Not this not say traffic channel because it could be, it could not, right? So yeah, the people read this blog. And if you think like people do not read blogs, it's kind of dumb because people will if the pain like the problem is painful enough. It's just that they want if it's just vanilla and it is not a problem they are willing to solve. So yeah, there is a mix of unaware people. Unaware people could land if your blogs are positioned in a way such that this thing is stopping you from getting more work done in your business. Now, unaware people would be problem aware if they click on the blog in that on that specific blog, right? Now they are problem aware. They read that, oh, so this is the problem, why, so this is why I'm not. See how they immediately shifted from so unaware to problem aware. So yeah, okay, so so this is a conversation that goes around in the head. Oh, so then maybe this is why I'm not getting not able to work a lot in my business or something like that. And of course the blog's not gonna only show the problem, they're also gonna solution. Like here's what you need to do. And okay, so now they all know the solution. Okay, so they didn't know that this was a problem. They now knew that this is the problem. They now know that there's a solution to this problem, and here it is. Now they know that the solution can be provided via my unique mechanism, that is FocusMe. And of course after they buy, they're gonna get added into the CRMs, and maybe some backend operations are gonna go. I don't know what happens in the backend because as I said, I do not work and FocusMe at all. So that's it. This is the bigger idea. I know we probably spend 10 20 like yeah 20 minutes. I generally do this. um I generally like try to tend to spend like majority of my time on this stuff because this is what matters. Like this is the grand scheme of things. You cannot be stressing about bumping up your sales page, bumping up your conversion rate on the sales page when you haven't done like at least build all of these acquisition channels or like laid out all of this sophistication, like understood your market and figured out where you're gonna get traffic from and what are your value proposition, which we're gonna get after we break this down. But this is the bigger picture. This matters more than the copies and the word itself, which I try to put emphasis on. And last but not the least, I want to talk about referrals, like word of mouth. As you see, like I'm a prospect. Of course, I'm not gonna buy some productivity apps because I just generally do not struggle that much. Maybe I'm gonna buy it in the future. But given like I was watching content and this guy I love, like whose content I love, recommended me that I recommended me to check out this website. So word of so see how powerful word of mouth can get. Even a random creator with 100K followers talks about your product like randomly throughout the video. I like their product. Like let's say like they posted a vlog where they said like, oh man, yeah, I've got some free time today. FocusMe saved a lot of my time. You all should check it out. Like he did a free promotion, right? Now if he got like what, let's say 30K views on that video, at least like three or four, they're gonna get 3 or 4K. Of course I can't do the math, but let's say at least 10% of them go and check out the given that the traffic quality is better, right? We are watching vlogs, the traffic quality shows like so shit that people might drop off in like minute number 8 or 9, something like that, and they might not get to the section of the video where you talk about it. I'm talking about this is very nuanced. Like I always tend to talk very nuanced subjects, and we're going deep. I'm overthinking too much. Side note, yeah. So even if like you get like 3K, that's a lot of people. And let's say they land on this page, and they let's say the conversion rate is 5%. So 5% of 3,000, what's like that? 150 buyers, something like something right there, right? So you got 150 buyers out of nowhere. Word of mouth is powerful shit. That's why your product should do a good job. And one more thing, what I wanted to talk about. Hmm, Wait a minute. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, next thing. This is a SaaS now. 2024 and beyond is SaaS are like popping up like crazy. Like everybody's getting into SaaS. And you like distribution matters more. I heard like I don't know. I'm not into the SaaS stuff, but distribution matters more than the product itself is what they say. I don't know, but SaaS is what I'm trying to point out is that SaaS could be very profitable for you because imagine the scale. Like you could get any amount of people into this, like into buying the software. And it's like what, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, ranging up to $97 per month. Some do 29 to 97 and some even go further than that. But uh, like you could handle a million subscribers at, I'm sorry, a million buyers at $97, and you would making what, $97 per month? I'm sorry, $97 million per month. You've got $1 billion business. Of course, it's not that easy. It's a hypothetical situation, and your systems matter as well. If like huge amount of people, start buying your shit, then of course, like you need to have good systems, but it's a whole different game. Let's not talk about. Let's break down the sales page like a good boy. We're thinking too much, right? Okay, so let's get down to the sauce. This is what we were supposed to do, but as I said, the thing that I discussed is what matters more. So how to instantly increase productivity. So this is the emphasis now. Kind of general, like who are the competitors? I could probably find another app that's gonna promise me the same headline, but it's the while training your but here's the good part, while training your brain for longer lasting willpower. So this is like the unique mechanism, I believe. Longer lasting willpower. This is like an underlying benefit that the reader wants, doesn't it? Like yeah, every product out there, every course out there, every every guru out there wants you to like uses the yeah how to increase productivity, blah blah blah, how to instantly increase productivity. Even this headline until this point is massively overused, hyper used. But take a look at this part. While training your brain for longer lasting willpower. Whoa, that's smart. That's good copy. Longer lasting willpower because um there's only so much willpower you have in a day, and if you spend all of it, if you do not have some some product, in this case focus me, some some substance, some product, some mechanism that's saving majority of your willpower so that you can invest it on the right stuff, then you're not gonna make it. So then it's gonna be harder for you in business. Not that you're not gonna make it, but longer lasting willpower. So it's longer lasting willpower. It's not infinite. It's longer lasting because they do know that willpower is limited. It can dry up in a day. Very like if you might think like this is like average stuff. This matters very well. Focus Me works by making your monkey mind behave again. Easy to understand. It's kind of relatable. Your mind is like a monkey. Like you're doing all sorts of stuff at the same time, and you think like you're this productivity god. Why when you're not? So an analogy, a story analogy, it sticks better in our head. Listen, you have everything you need to be twice as much productivity already. Problem is there are two sides of you. Validating the pre-existing beliefs. As I said, this is our market sophistication level that we talked about earlier on. They know that the market is sophisticated. They already have seen all these claims. They've already watched a lot of courses and coachings and listened to signed up to coaching and are probably listening to podcasts a day on productivity. You need everything you need to be twice as much. Their problem is there are two sides of it. As I said, they're trying to aware you of the problem. Given that this was an unaware, uh, this just clicks, even if it's directed to an unaware audience, and it just makes sense, right? Listen, you have everything you validate the pre-existing beliefs, market sophistication. The problem is the other side. Now you assign a problem because you now here's the problem, blah 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 blah. So here's the solution and what you should do. Like here's the problem. This is the problem. Then you agitate it. Then you solve it. Your product is the solution. Your why is okay. So here are graphics. Graphics make it easier to retain more information, visual informations, and story. Like this is like a story analogy. It's not that deep, but let's just say it's a metaphorical analogy, and metaphors sell. They do because people retain information much better in story format rather than just statements that don't mean that he's not to be trusted. The digital toys that knock you off track are designed to give your monkey mind the upper hand, and the monkey mind is why you cheat yourself using systems that should work. When using systems that should work, is not to be trusted. Monkey mind is not to be trusted. The knock you off track are designed to give your monkey mind. I don't know what that means. The digital toys. Kind of vague. And the monkey mind is why you cheat yourself when using systems that should work. Okay, that makes sense, but I don't know what that means. Maybe are they talking about mobile phones? Maybe they're talking about other their competitors. This is kind of contradictory. Contradictory. That was a poor choice of word. The app basically restores your executive power in your brain. Unique, like it's a unique mechanism, right? The monkey brain is their maybe is their brand appeal. Maybe it's their unique mechanism. The app basically restores your executive power in your brain. Establish So there's a dimensionalized element, executive power, which is like as another metaphorical term. Establish rules will make you more productive. Focus may forces them to rein you in later on, even in your weakest moments. So as I said, people already are here to buy the software. You don't land into a website without the without having some form of problem. You're being sold to, right? So you should try and position your product as the best one. You might as well do that because people know that they're getting sold anyways. Establish rules will make you more productive. Focus me enforces them to rein you in later on, even in your weakest moments. See, this is like the underlying problem. Your willpower gets exhausted, and focus me helps you give that and helps you even in your weakest moments. You might like from the surface see like it just makes sense, but they did their end of market research. Distractions don't stand a chance. Block social media websites. So this is like the product feature. This is like the product intro. This is the product features. Limit yourself from apps, games, Windows 10, store apps, all Steam games, blah blah blah. Take regular breaks from your computer or certain sites for hours, blah blah blah, years, you name it. Stop multitasking and develop pure undiluted vision. Set launch limits that only allow you to open your email a certain amounts of, as I said, emails. You'll get a ton more done. Discipline yourself for productive work blocks with the Pomodoro feature. Prevent yourself from going online on certain devices so you can only focus on what's in front of you. Take breaks from the internet when you want for hyper focus on cerebral work that requires your full attention. Opportunities for more control are endless. Block your PC at night and wind down to go to bed, or even use it as a breathalyzer to avoid embarrassing late night messages. Create parental controls to keep kids safer and more focused. Keep using Facebook, but start using them responsibly. And one of the best objection they could possibly have done this bullet. So these are bullets. When you like read bullets, one thing could click to you and you could make the purchase. They are that powerful. Sync your productivity plans between devices to eliminate tempting opportunities. Sneak a peek. See, like you wouldn't have known this stuff if you do not do your market research. Sync your productivity plans between devices to eliminate tempting opportunities to seek a peek. So you like this is the problem, right? You install it on your PC and you don't have it on your phone, so you might as well go ahead and like open your emails on your phone, right? Ah, we solved that problem. See, like I'm not talking about the copy itself, the product itself. If it solves that problem, then he or she, the founder, knew that this is the problem, of course, right? But one more thing I wanted to point out, and with these bullets, is that see, look at all of them. All of these are features. Most of them are features, but you know that these are benefits. You conclude yourself as the benefits. All of us, talk about it so that you can feature versus benefits. Everybody talks about in the copywriting slash marketing world. But you need to do in a way that you don't have to make it obvious. You don't need to do so that, right? Of course, people sometimes you need to consider people smart enough. They're not dumb, right? Discipline yourself for productivity. So discipline yourself for productive work blocks. This is the benefit with the Pomodoro feature. This is the feature. Prevent yourself from going online on certain devices so you can. Okay, so there's the so take break from the internet when you want to hyper focus. Take breaks from the internet when you want to. So work that requires your full attention, maybe like working on giving focus to like giving your full attention to the work that requires full attention is the benefit. Take breaks from the internet when you want. That could be the feature. Block social media. That is the feature. This is the feature, and this is we know like this is feature, but we all know that this is the benefit. deep down we know it's a given. We conclude it's concluding copy. Limit or cut yourself from app. Okay, this is also you will conclude that this is a benefit. Take regular breaks. Okay, this is also a benefit. Despite being a feature, stop multitasking. Set launch limits that only allow you to open emails a certain. So no, it did not mention so that you don't have to hop on back and forth. The bullet would be so fucking long that way. They did not do that, and they just positioned the feature as the benefit because it depends. As I said, it depends on the market, like sophistication level of your traffic. If they're sophisticated and they do know that this is a benefit, then you can just talk about the benefits. If they do not know, like if let's say this was a supplement product and let's say it has let's say DTA, for example. I don't know chemistry. I'm very bad at it, even though I got E on it. Kind of weird, yes. So let's say it has DTA in the supplement. What does that mean? Like, what the fuck does DTA mean? Like, what does that do? I have to do the work of googling it and searching what exactly does DTA does, which is a hypothetical uh, compound. By the way, I'm not. I just made it up, right? So in that case, you'd have to use the so that uh, it has DTA in it, meaning it's gonna help you. What it's gonna clean your blood so that which it has DTA in the supplement contains DTA, meaning it which helps in you know blood blood cleanliness or something like that. I mean, you get the difference between the two, right? It depends whether the market is sophisticated or not. But if the DTA was something the market already knew, that everybody know, like at this point about DTA, then it would be just, yeah, it has DTA in it. Just say it. And people would, oh, it has DTA. That's good. Minor differences. These matter better. Like these are what makes uh, the difference. Let's say I can find a fancy word with non-negotiable force mode when it's time to go nuclear. So now these are features. Now, of course, we talked about the product. We talked about the product intro. We talked about the metaphors. We talked about the bullets, benefits, and product like features and benefits. Now we're gonna dive deep into specific features that are gonna make this product stand out, and you're gonna describe and you're gonna sell every one of these features so that, yeah, as I said, one, you position yourself, differentiate yourself from the competitors, and number two, you give depth to your product. Number three, you just do the selling thing. You have to sell them on it for them to buy. Warning: serious users only. So okay, this app was created because existing website blocking tools were too easy to disable, uninstall, or bypass. When addictive distractions are disrupting your life, the last thing you want is to weigh up. Okay, you see market awareness. This is market sophisticated. Like they know the market, they know their audience. It was created. Yeah, we all know that this is the case. When addictive distractions are disrupting your life, the last thing you want is to way to cheat during a moment of weakness. Hmm. FocusMe forces you to focus on priorities that you set for yourself. You consider it to be a plausible and easily edited if you want to, or turn into a focus firewall that never lets you change your mind, whether the distraction hungry side of you likes it or not. Entrepreneurs do want it. Like I want this. Like this is building, not building, but this is enhancing the desire for me to work, because it's we like entrepreneurs in general tend to attach ego to their work, right? I need to work more, I need to work better so that I can win the other guy or something like that. So CDA as well. Plus it trains your brain for long-term increases in self-control. Okay, so this is a long-term benefit as well. Your monkey brain will freak out at first, okay, and it realizes it does not have a workaround, then it has no choice but to get in line. So look at it. They're not just giving you painkillers. Or like yes, framing this as a painkiller, meaning you get this instant benefits, but this is also going to help you play the long game. They are building systems, right? You can feel the benefits. That's when something very interesting happens. Brain change number one, as good habit, you find it easier to focus. Brain change number two, states of flow. You see, yeah, these people know what the flow state is. Brain change number two, a cascading effect of being more motivated and productive will increase the willpower over time, making you less impulsive and more resistant to distraction. Brain change number three, your newfound strength will generate a growing happiness and new appreciation for real, heart beating life. Brain change number four. Now, if by the way, if you're wondering what this section is named, is future pacing. You pace the future. These are the long term benefits that they're gonna get. This the section says it all, and you'll develop a sustained ability to achieve the things that matter most in your life and the lives of those you love. Wow. So this does not just let me do the work, but it's gonna have impact on my life as a whole. It's gonna help me, have appreciation for a real heart beating life, which is what the audience agrees with. Like these are entrepreneurs who like cherish life, right? Entrepreneurs cherish life. They um I don't know how to say this. I can solidify the concept in my head. Maybe sometime later. And you'll develop a sustainability to achieve the things that matter most in your life. Okay, matter most in your life and the lives of those you love. See, like how deep it's getting. It's not just a productivity tool. It's like a lifelong solution or something like that. Great copy. Trust me. It's all 100% customizable. You're always the one who chooses your level of commitment. Tailor focus me or whatever makes sense for your work and your life and your personal changes. So okay, personalization element. Want to block the internet using a few okay bullets again. Features position as benefits. Few websites for work like Google Drive or Asana, no problem. Partially block sites. You got it. Block some websites forever. Just cut back on others or retain the ability to let yourself want to stop spending all your times in your email inbox or still send messages to your customers and colleagues. Want to block Windows Explorer but allow a particular folder. FocusMe does it. Wow. Like other apps do not let you do that, by the way. This app allows you to do all this and more. Powerful and proven features for regaining control of your websites, devices, and applications. By the way, look at this. It's so minimal, right? It does not have flashy designs and flashy animations and stuff like that in the website. It's just easy to consume. Like, yeah, product description, product image. How simple can it really get? Keep it simple, stupid. Powerful and proven features of regaining control of your websites, devices, and applications. It's a convenient scheduler to blah blah blah. Plan your entire weekend in advance and watch how much you get done. So these are just product descriptions that just align with the um you know desires of the ideal prospects. Great for distracting but sometimes useful sites. Other productivity programs are the two options block of two options. Like see, like they're also shitting on the alternatives. Other productive programs do not let you do that. We let you do that. You position yourself as the go-to product in your space. But even YouTube or Facebook can be handy in a pinch. Stay flexible by setting a limit on the hours per day, week, or month, so you can still shoot off that last minute message or quick tutorial video as needed. Launch limiter. Set daily limits on opening email or have it inducing or specify max length of each example. Twice a day, 30 minutes. Okay, example as well. Email limits force you to get them done faster than you ever thought possible. Minus obsessive peaks for signing objects in your box. Pomodoro timer, we live in the way you should. Chunk time into healthy rhythm of work blocks and breaks with the built-in automated Pomodoro timer. Customized with the automatic work slash break intervals on whatever normal forgetting to take breaks, but no more 5 minutes break turning into wasted hours. Talk at what sites and applications you actually spend your most time on. The time usage stats provide clear insights on what you're doing on your computer. spending hours instead of minutes on emails, blowing the day on pesky admin tasks. Okay, this is one of the major pain points. Blowing the day on pesky admin tasks. Lost in Facebook for half a day without realizing. Tracking. You need to track your inputs, by the way. 4 layers of, yeah, by the, like, since I started tracking my 1 hour work, which I still don't, haven't like habituated to do that consistently. But I know, like, I only worked for 2 3 hours of, and I only did 2 3 hours of actual work. The rest of it was just work. 4 layers of plan protection, making it very hard to be unproductive every time you can specify the level of protection. Plan protection number one: reboot and uninstall. Random password generator. Custom password focused. One thing you can start. Think you can just restart your remote to get access to features that you limited. Think again. FocusMe is like an elephant. It never forgets what you've been doing on your computer. And if you're really serious about outsmarting yourself for good, you can have the app prevent itself from being uninstalled. Whoa. Have FocusMe generate a random string of letters and numbers for you to type in whenever you want to stop or edit a plan. Entering a few dozen obnoxious characters zooms you out from the moment just long enough for the user to execute brain again. Set the strings as long as you like, up to 22,000 characters. Make plans easy to unlock, but give away the key. Have a friend set the custom password for you on one or all of your plans and keep it away from you. Then, if you really need to unlock your sites, you can, but it'll take some convincing. Ever had to explain why it's suddenly important to check Twitter at 10 in the morning? See, like, this is what happens in the daily life of the ideal prospect. You're just the like all of the copy throughout the entire sales page has been about entering the conversation that's already going on in the prospect's head. Why am I sitting like a sideways? Focus model. If you want to remove all possibility of pausing or editing your plans, go with force blocking mode. It's a great last measure for finally conquering distraction and digital addictions you fail to get a handle on again and again. But be careful with this feature. If forced mode activated, nothing will get you in. Most powerful blocking available. Block websites, wildcard rules and checklist. Okay, so there's social proof as well. Impossible to bypass. More features. It's time to set your productivity on autopilot. Create multiple focus plans for different areas of life. Set and forget scheduling makes better behavior or no-brainer. Long stretches of uninterrupted focus for massive action. Make regular stress and relaxation a mandatory part of work. Go get it now. Focus me works on Mac. Blah 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 blah. Use almost. Okay, so you should talk about this part as well. CR FAQ. So this is more like an objection handling section, and this is the major interface. So 100,000 plus downloads. Hmm. Social proofs. Okay, so we're not gonna go talk about this. So yeah, let's read this. Restricting and often leads to filling your time with games or movies. Focus me uses advanced blocking capabilities. You can block problem apps with your plans too. Block the worst ones to shut them all down and retain access to the few you actually need. Say goodbye to any distraction or online application as long as you want. Wildcard rules and whitelist. Want to use Google Docs or another cloud-based service while focusing. Sometimes it's not practical to shut off the internet completely, only allow website you need for work and block the rest. Then even block Facebook while retaining access to important business groups and messengers. Truly great. You don't want to get caught off fiddling with new technology when you should be making that magic happen. There's no need to restart your browser or clear your cache when you launch your new. Just set up the software in 2 minutes and start getting things done. Impossible to bypass. Is the most powerful blocking software. By the time, like, you could have made this exaggeration in your headline, is the most powerful blocking software, but you do not have the promise, the proofs to claim, like, back it up. Now, as a person that reads to this entire thing, they now know that this is the one of the most powerful ones, right? because you just can't escape it. It won't matter if you blah blah blah. You can even tell FocusMe to protect itself from being uninstalled. Create multiple focus plans easily for different days. Then you know, set a morning routine or regular working routine and allow yourself to use specific applications. You allow yourself more freedom to slack a bit in the evening. Go wild on the weekends if you want. It's completely up to you. So you see, like how they're positioning it as, it's so customizable. It's easy to use. It's gonna help you get productive. That's the part, right? It's easy. It's gonna give you some big benefits, and it's gonna make it faster, and it's gonna help you propel towards your goals. Productivity software, and it's gonna do everything it can to hold you accountable. You need to activate every time you turn on your computer. Just sets you up for failure. It's easy to think I'll just watch one YouTube video and then get to work. Suddenly the entire day is lost. See, this is what the ideal prospect relates to. This is what I can relate to. Now I'm feeling like buying this product for real. The automated schedule automatically activates FocusMe every day without you lifting a finger. It's such a liberating feeling to wake up knowing Facebook isn't even an option in your day yet. Long stretches of uninterrupted focus for massive action. Have a huge project you want to get done, want to leapfrog towards incredible progress. Imagine what it would do for your bank account or grades. As I said, entrepreneurs and school students. You blocked all websites that were supporting for 12 hours straight. Entrepreneurs like working 12 hours straight. Students like reading, like studying for 12 hours straight, even though they generally don't. With FocusMe, it's easy to set up yourself with a ton of vision for massive action, and it won't let you deviate from your plan even for a second. Underlying benefits. This is what the reader wants. They know their customer. Your efforts to boost productivity are most effective when you plan for downtime too. It's often exactly what you need for creative leaps at work, remind, or even force yourself to take breaks so you can keep energy high and stay in the zone longer. Okay, so that's it. That's the sales page. That's a website copy. You might say like, oh, people can click anywhere, but it's website copy. There's difference, always difference. So of course, there's long form sales order that will break down this VSL pages that do not have anything other than the VSL itself. But sometimes it's just what it is. People, it just works. Let's say, and see like how they position themselves as one of the best ones. They're gonna they have it has so many features and unique benefits that other productivity apps don't. They stand out, they differentiate yourself from the market. They know you, they feel you feel like they actually know you so well, right? And all of it is for you. It's customizable, it's easy to use. It's you're gonna get your executive brain all of a sudden. Or there are all these features you can use. You also have the never uninstalling feature as well. That's gonna help you. That's gonna make sure you work, and like all of your objections have been handled, like all of it. But here's a but to it. What if people still don't buy? Wow, $299. Wow, they've got payment plans as well. That's good. Free 2-week trial. Wow, no credit card required. You should have this part. So, like, what if people don't buy it? Maybe, oh, we also have the face of the brand. Great. Um, so yeah, there's no scarcity, there's no urgency, right? You know that, but there's a natural sort of like urgency to this, meaning like, yeah, you might not buy this today, yeah, you might not buy this tomorrow, but how long will you go um without, like how long can you still do what you have been doing? Like hopping on between tasks back and forth and actually like not actually getting anything done. How long will you go? You have limited time in this world. You need to take action. Like you either do it today and let all of this all of the distractions stop you from ever getting you into your life and build immense willpower, or you stay where you are and just keep on doing what you are and blame list and claim that you work 12 hours a day where you're actually not even working for an hour a day, something along the lines of that. Of course, they're not going to use stuff like that because it just sounds polarizing. Maybe they could try it, who knows. They could have incorporated some of these elements though. It's not that by now because you blah 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 it's gonna happen. No, like they could just incorporate that somehow. Let's say, yeah, in something along the lines of what I just said. And yeah, people won't buy it today. And next thing, that's point number one. Point number two is that they're gonna keep you, like retargeting you. Like you landed onto this page. I probably signed up to the cookies. I there's probably pixels around. So let's say I like click in this section, Google tag manager, and their pixel they're gonna the pixel is gonna save everything and it's gonna reach out to me again. They're gonna retarget their ads because I landed to this page. Like pixels and cookies, they're great, by the way. That is marketing, like some good marketing tools. um yeah, so they're gonna send me uh retargeting ads. Maybe I scroll on because I'm not already bought it. I'm still scrolling on YouTube or Facebook or something like that. So they're gonna run ads and they're gonna direct it to me, and I'm gonna get them. And maybe like if I read their blog and sign up to the newsletter or something. Yeah, sign if I sign up to the newsletter, they're gonna keep on sending emails. And given that my conversion window could be very long, let's say 6 months, 12 months, somebody could even go further than that, meaning it's gonna take me 6 months to act. That makes sense. So there's all sorts of stuff. Maybe I so they're gonna constantly reach out to me. And maybe like 6 months from now, when my conversion window closes, oh yeah, I knew like I need help. Yeah, and FocusMe does it. They're always around trying to, hey, like if you need help, I'm here. Like if you need help, I'm here. This the building the know, like, and trust factor. This is branding. This is part of branding, by the way. This is no direct response. This is branding element. So you get the whole point of what I just mentioned, right? Um, yeah, that's about it. Ain't no fucking way we did a 1 hour video again. Come on. Shit. I'm spending my whole day yapping and shit. Ah, fuck it. I hope you got enough value from this. Even though nobody's watching this, learning. I'm learning how to teach to this camera. Maybe it's gonna help me sell courses later down the line or something, or make me more articulate in my sales calls or something. There's a benefit associated with this. Maybe my marketing principles that I learned, I tattoo them to the point that I become what kick-ass marketer or something like that. But anyways, it's gonna hit an hour, so let's wait. Let's get that motherfucker to 59, and stop the video. I want to see 1000 on my video, just because. I've been saying that I'm not gonna upload like more videos longer than 20 minutes, but I'm still doing it. Come on, I'm giving too much sauce. Maybe I should like stop being repetitive with it. Maybe I've given enough. Like maybe I should just tell people that go watch my past videos. That's all I've done. I've mentioned like these are all the gems I've spitted. These are the bars that I've spitted. Okay. By the way, I have to work on. I don't know what I have to work on. Yeah, I'm gonna do some outreaches after this, I believe. Am I, or I might do my client delivery side of things. Who knows? Yeah, let's yap for the next 30 seconds and I'm gonna close the video. This was a good landing page, by the way. This was a good sales page. I loved it. I like how they know their customers so well. I'd love to write copy for them. Definitely would. Maybe write ads. Do some marketing. Okay, so 5, 4. See you on the next one.